that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. What a tremendous win for our featured player. And Henny, I feel that the rivalry gave them a little bit of extra juice to close out this win.
Oh, undoubtedly, Andrew. I was so impressed with this player, not only for the level of golf they put on display, but the level of confidence. It's onwards and upwards from here.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Let's aim high and go low as we get into this ranked tour event. Let's go. Hopefully you have a good round. I approve. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? We're on the green with that one. Well done. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Not enough muscle into that one. And off to a fine start here. Even par after the first hole. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. And that green is well below us. We might need a little less club than normal. That's safe. And here's a 13-footer. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. Now we will tee up on the third hole. That swing was to die for. Ouch. Gnarly kick to the right on that one. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, putter's coming out. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. And second shot here on the fourth. Okay, third shot. Nicely done out of the bunker. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. And we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Sink this and salvage a bogey on this one. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. Well done. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Work on the green, won't it? All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. And that's a plunker. Would you look at the distance on this? And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin, and 5 strokes off the lead. Nice approach. Okay, this one's 19 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looking good so far. It's still on track. Oh, and it doesn't go. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Okay, birdie putt drops. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Good shot. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Approach shot worked out just fine. 14-footer. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just missed that birdie. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. You are currently sitting right at even par. All right, we're closing down the front 9 with this par 5. Good shot. And this is around the 245-yard mark. think you might be heading to the sand. This is what our third shot's looking like. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. Here we go. This putt for birdie. Boom, and that's your fourth birdie of the day. 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Good stuff. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. That'll do for the approach. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. No, didn't quite get there, did it? All right, time to check in, see what the scorecard's looking like. Up to even par for you now. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Looks like this one's going left. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. All right, this next putt for the par. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. Well, you didn't hit that super clean. Best of luck getting out of this pine straw. This is just dirty stuff. Good job. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Great job on that approach. 1 under par if you can sink this. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. As that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Good job. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Way to go out there, champ. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And now for the par 5, 14th hole. This one caught a bad kick to the left. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. And you just spanked it out of that bunker. Well done. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. This putt's around 28 feet out. This one's going uphill and going to the right. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. Here we go. This is for par. All right, let's get to the next. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Teeing off now in a long par 4. That was good. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, 8 feet to the cup. That one drops, and we're 1 under par as we head down the final stretch. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. And this is your look at birdie. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. This one's 9 feet away. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Looking good. And good job. That's going to work. 8 strokes off the pace as we move to the next. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. Looks like this one's safe. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ah, no good. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And 1 under after that one. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Well, something went wrong there. Okay, green is elevated. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. That's a safe shot. You've got this for a 71 on the scorecard. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. Going towards that hole. And today you get to finish your round off dropping the putt for par. And as this round comes to a close, it'll be 1 under par for you. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
Wow, he's going to like that one. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with 4-iron here. All right, the putter can come out now. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
On a nice line.
Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Two under for the event. Setting up here with a long putt. Well, this one starts off looking good.
Looking good.
Yes! And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
The fifth at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there you got a pretty easy straightforward second shot to a long narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left hand side that could cause some issues.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Leading by 3 strokes now. The sixth, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left hand side lurks. From there you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Good speed. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. He sits in first position.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
8 feet remains. So close. And just to finish off the par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Okay, it's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Needs this to drop to save par. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green, so a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt looks like it's going to go right to left as it heads up this hill.
He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Okay, that's going to play. 12 feet remain.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Another birdie. 6 of them on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Outstanding shot. High quality. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. This is his second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, right by the hole. 11 feet left to the hole. What a putt. And he moves to 8 under now. Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 13th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this.
Getting better.
Oh, so close. We'll take a tap in any day for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's a 34-footer.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. Come on. Go in. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
The second at 15. Our leader has done it again.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Now this putt for birdie.
Looking good.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. The putt goes in. Our featured player is at 8 under par with just a few holes left.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one's looking pretty good.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. Wow, our leader's got it going today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And the birdie putt goes in.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
This putt here is for the clubhouse lead. Playing a lot of break to the left. Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.